Throughout the years, Joe had been struggling with his wrestling career. He submitted his application to the WWE, but never was accepted to work for them. So he stayed working for the Mexican Wrestling Federation. One day the Federation let him go due to some major depression on attendance and the events of his. Joe was watching the news one night, and he had seen that in the year of 2012, bank robberies had decreased by a major of hundreds. He thought about this news segment. Later that night, Joe heard that the city hall was going to become the treasury of Donald Trump's bank account for the upcoming 7 days.
Ahora es mi tiempo.
Joe thought about all the billions of dollars that were going to be held on City Hall. He knew that if he took a couple of $1,000, he would have enough money to buy a house, a car, and everything. But he knew that Donald Trump wouldn't mind. He knew that he wouldn't even notice them.
Tomorrow I'll go to the bank. Donald Trump wouldn't mind. He already has a lot of money. He wouldn't mind if I just borrowed some money.
One Saturday morning, Joe, with nothing better to do, thought about the heist, and did more research until finally discovering where the money was going to be kept in City Hall. It will be located on the top floor of the building, which was the 12th floor.
I gotta get myself a rope device.
The next morning, the Sunday morning, Joe went to downtown to take some pictures of the building. He did some measurements too. Once coming home that Sunday morning, Joe looked up how high the roof was going to be from City Hall. He found out that the roof was going to be exactly 218 feet tall from the floor. He constructed a grappling hook gun with a rope length of 300 feet.
Joe is standing 75 feet from the base of the building and is launching his grappling gun to the roof of the 218-foot building. The length of the rope is on the grappling hook is 300 feet. I'm going to repeat that again. The length of the rope on the grappling hook is 300 feet. What is the angle of elevation where Joe shot the grappling hook?
Finally, Joe had made it up the building. He was on the roof when he noticed that he had forgotten all his tools he would need to use in order to break into the building, 300 feet away.
Oh my god.
He noticed that the rope he had used was falling apart because he had used a cheap rope from the dollar store.
Híjole.
There was nothing else he could do and just wait for the police to come upstairs and arrest him.
Come on, man.
Bad boys, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Sheriff John Brown come for you? Tell me what you wanna do, what you gonna do? Yeah. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you were 8 and you had bad dreams.
Little did he know that in the mailbox he had gotten a letter from the WWE asking him to report for his first match. The first match would have made him into a millionaire.
You go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? You chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your mother and you chuck it on your father, you chuck it on your brother and you chuck it on your sister, you chuck it on that one and you chuck it on